not only about making a great product, he's how is our body going to accept it? How is our body going to absorb and deliver these ingredients? And I don't know how many manufacturers think about that. I mean, that's the beauty of it in a nutshell. He thinks about us, how we're gonna feel when we take it. Is it easy to swallow? Will it be easy to absorb? So we will get the maximum benefits. And I think that's why it's wonderful. I'm so glad you're watching this show today because I always learn something. Every time I work with Andrew, I learn something new. It makes me that much more excited about the products I take. I think you probably feel the same way. If you take a lot of these products already, it kind of just helps validate why we do it. Why do we spend our money? Why do we take the time every day to stay with our vitamin regimen? And it's because we know we live better for it. We feel better, we're healthier for it, and it is fun just to sort of hear all the benefits again when you're here and kind of re-educate us on all the great reasons that we take your products. So guys, if you're ordering the glucosamine, the big one is almost gone. I'm sure Andrew's gonna get more for his evening show. We have a few more than 1,000 left. That's it on the 900 cap. So you probably need to dive in here if you want the biggest one. That's only for a one-day only offer. And then we still have 600, 300, or 150. So you guys pick the size you'd like us to send you. We'd love to get you all set up with this fabulous glucosamine chondroitin product. So that was 3 today's specials in 1 hour. Wow, that was fun. Now we're gonna move into a little bit of a variety hour. We have so many goodies to share with you. Lots of favorites are going to be coming up now. And I am glad you're finding us. If you're just tuning in, this is Discovery Days on HSN. If you're discovering Andrew Lessman vitamins for the first time, you will be so glad you did. I think a lot of people stumble across this. They don't expect to be educated the way they are by the manufacturer of vitamins, who is passionate, who's dedicated decades of his life to learning about, studying, and manufacturing the world's finest vitamins. Everything made in America, everything made with solar energy, everything is made to the absolute highest standards, and I think that's why we feel so good about it. Not only that, Andrew, but oh, and you have your babies here. I was thinking about babies. I was thinking about vitamin angels, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but there's the guys.
That's Link. And this is up, Marcel. Up, up. Good boy, Marcel. Linky, the chart. Linky, up. Good boy, Link. So that's Link. He's 13, and he's doing great. He had a little bit of a health scare, but he's doing wonderful. And Marcel's his usual crazy self at 3. and Muriel's back there as well. Muriel is
Hi, Muriel. There she is.
The dogs here today. Muriel, I was talking about your special turmeric spice. I stole it.
Cute. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys look like you're having a ball out there in Santa Monica. Andrew is joining us live from Santa Monica, California, in case you're wondering. So we have another hour. We're gonna dive in here. If you missed the today's specials earlier, if you're just joining us on a Sunday afternoon, we will be showing you those a little later in this hour. But right now, you know, I was thinking about the other day, Andrew, when we talk about vitamin D, which is what we're gonna talk about next, vitamin D3, and for years you were talking about the fact that it's a global pandemic that people are vitamin D deficient. And when you said that, it's a word that most of us you never even heard. It's a word that nobody ever even used before. But the truth is, it is truly an issue. Most people are vitamin D deficient. And this is your vitamin D3 product. But how interesting that now it is a word that is rolling off our tongue on a daily basis.
Well, and unfortunately, there's a little bit of a relationship. And that's why there's a bill pending, I think, in Congress recommending vitamin D. They're also in the UK now for folks who don't have the means to afford to get any. They'll provide vitamin D. There's just an incredible recognition of the important role vitamin D plays in virtually every system in our body. So vitamin D, whatever potency you choose, it's the same price. It's pennies a capsule. As much as it is the most important vitamin that we could contemplate ever supplementing, the most necessary vitamin we could contemplate supplementing, it's also the least expensive, which is sort of unique. Usually the most important, the most beneficial is the most expensive too. This is the least expensive. So, and it's something that I've been, again, the language straight out of the research. Vitamin D deficiency is a global pandemic. That's been in the literature for decades. Right now, we have another pandemic that's been going on, and I think it's important with that as our knowledge. We know all the things we're supposed to be doing to support our immune system. We want to eat healthy, we want to exercise, and vitamin D is a critical part of supporting a healthy immune system. So it's just underscores something I've been saying for 42 years. My multivitamins have been different since the day I made a multivitamin in 1979 by having extra vitamin D in them. Even today, we have extra vitamin D in my multivitamins. And that's the recognition of how important it is. So right now, you get an opportunity to get vitamin D for pennies a day. And if you're not supplementing mine, you need to do some research online. You need to supplement with someone's, because vitamin D is something we want to live our lives, not because of anything that's going on right now. It's just all that does is underscore the importance, but because of life in general and the demands that life has over the course of our entire lifetime. We don't want to live that lifetime without healthy vitamin D levels.
Absolutely. I want to show you what Andrew has done. You're choosing how much vitamin D you want in your capsule, right? You can choose 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 IU. That is up to you. If you're getting vitamin D elsewhere, you maybe go with the 1 or 2. I do the 3,000 IU. I think most of us do, but you have that option. Andrew made those options available. The price is the same. Whether you do the 1,000, the 2,000, or the 3,000 IU, the price is the same. You're choosing 60, 180, 360, or 720 capsules. You can do 720 capsules for $69.90. This is almost like another Today's Special, frankly. I mean, what a great value for this visit. And of course, free shipping and flex pay available as well. But I think most of us, when we have our blood work done, you know, we're checking our vitamin D levels. Most doctors are recommending that we check our vitamin D levels. And I think if you want to keep your vitamin D levels and that healthy where they're supposed to be, you will see a difference. You start supplementing this, you will see a difference on your blood test, right, Andrew?
Absolutely, and that's what we read over and over in the reviews, that when you take this product, even if other products were unsuccessful, this delivers an increase in vitamin D levels. Unfortunately, when you look at typical vitamin D products, they're kind of imprisoned in tablets, and they're not necessarily going to deliver their contents to you. This is designed to be readily absorbable. It's a tiny capsule. Anyone could swallow it. You could open it in yogurt or applesauce or a smoothie. So it really delivers vitamin D in the best fashion, in the best form, and incredibly affordably. It's literally pennies a day at whatever potency you choose. And as I said, I can't underscore, I've said this for 42 years, I can't underscore, Marcel is trying to emphasize this, I can't underscore the importance of vitamin D more than if you just do the simple research and just even look online about there being a pending bill in Congress about vitamin D. So it's incredibly important. I can't emphasize it enough, and it's great that it's so affordable.
It sure is. I know we only have about a minute and a half left to show it to you, but the value is exceptional. It's a special purchase for this visit. It's a weekend special price, and the fact that you can choose the size you want. If you want to get the big one, it's only it's 720 capsules. It's only $69.90. How wonderful that one of the most critical things for all of us to be supplementing. And Andrew, I remember a while back when we started talking about vitamin D, and you started talking and sharing with all of us that you really do believe it is one of the single most important vitamins to supplement. And the fact that it's so affordable, it's pretty great.
I think believe is a bit of a weak word. I absolutely know it is the most important single vitamin that anyone can contemplate supplementing. It's fantastic that it also is the most affordable. And by the way, I'm not saying that because of what's been going on for the last year.
Right.
If you look at any videotape of me from 10 or 15 years ago, 20 years ago, you'll see the exact same thing. And vitamin D is just critically important for healthy brain function, cardiovascular function, skeletal health, and most importantly, immune system health. So it's something that, and what I'm thrilled about vitamin D, when I lavish praise on something, it's nice for it to be a ridiculously affordable product. You can get 3,000 IU a day for less than a dime a day, for pennies a day. So for a year, you'll spend a little over $30 or around $30 for a year to enjoy the benefits of 3,000 IU a day or 1,000, 2,000, whatever you choose. So it's super exciting. It shouldn't be, you don't have to get mine, but it must not be overlooked for you and your loved ones.
Yeah, I know we're wrapping it up, but if you have a minute, the reviews, this is one of your, and everything you bring us as a customer top-rated product, but this is one of your top-rated items. I mean, my goodness, the average out of perfect 5 is 4.8. I mean, we're looking almost 98% perfect reviews on this product, guys. So I know we have to wrap it up. Remember, you're choosing 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 IU. The price is the same. You choose the size you want. Most of us go with the large one, but that obviously is up to you. The price is the same. You're choosing how much vitamin D3 you want in that formula. But we are going to wrap it up because this is a little bit of a variety show. I feel like this is an all-star lineup, like all-star favorites coming up here. We have a monthly special coming up now. And this is one of the most amazing things. Andrew, the funny thing, so we're gonna talk about your collagen peptides. And those of us who take your collagen peptides, we love this. We love this product. But it's so funny because when I worked with you and when I saw the price on the marine collagen, I thought it was an error. I actually thought the chart was messed up because marine collagen peptides, you have two choices here, marine collagen or free-range collagen, but marine collagen is much more expensive. And so when I saw 240 servings for $99, I was thinking there's supposed to be a 1 here. I was thinking it's supposed to be $199, not $99 for marine collagen peptides. So guys, the value has never been better. It's just, Andrew can share with us how he's able to offer that huge extra savings on the marine collagen. And again, you're choosing whether you want the 30, the 60, the 120, or the 240. Now, along with that, no, we also do have the free range, and I'll find the card on that for you because you can, or maybe we don't. Do I have a card on that? I guess maybe I don't.
Well, the free range, typically the free range is half the price of marine, but not any longer.
Okay, here it is.
What I learned about just before the beginning of this month, what I learned was that our cost, I was able to achieve a significant reduction in cost on our marine collagen.
Wow.
In fact, the only reason free range exists is because marine was so expensive that I wanted to give a lower cost option. So free range was less than half the price roughly of the marine collagen. But now, even though it's going to take a little while before the cost comes back to me, I thought I'd lower the price. So now, as you can see, for the large 240 servings,
yep.
And mind you, that's a 5-gram serving. A lot of folks just take half a gram or 1 gram a day. That's 5 grams. So at 1 gram, that large size is 1,200 servings. But so when you look at the price now, the marine collagen, which is always viewed as, even the company in Japan that makes the best collagen peptides in the world, they love their free-range collagen peptides. They love their marine collagen peptides. But they are truly in love with the marine. that is their standard bearer. That is their preeminent product. That is sort of their Cadillac of all collagen peptides. And they are the most experienced, the most well-researched, the best collagen peptide maker in the world, because all collagen peptides are not created equal. So what I've done is, while we're awaiting our next big delivery of collagen peptides, which will be in a few months, and our price will come down, I figured, in honor of the price coming
so
down,
nice.
I'd lower the price in advance. It might mean that we are out of collagen peptides for a few months, the marine collagen peptides, for a few months. But we will, at the end of this year, we'll have a big Today special. So you want to make sure you have enough to last until the end of this year.
Perfect. And 240 servings, depending on how much you use a day. I will say this, there's so much we could talk about here. When you hear collagen peptides, oftentimes we're talking about beauty products, topical beauty products. There is not a beauty product in the world that's going to do for us what a product like this can do. And this is sort of everything. It's for the health of your hair, your skin, your nails, your blood vessels, I mean, your joints. It's funny, all the things we're talking about in this show, we're talking about joint health, and it's interesting because this kind of covers the gamut when you think about it, and I guess that's the critical importance of supplementing collagen peptides. But as Andrew points out, you want to be taking the right product to maximize those benefits. So whether you go free range or marine, the marine is an amazing price for marine collagen. But what I think is important to talk about, Andrew, is that they provide equal benefits, right? No matter which one you choose.
If you look at the detailed breakdown of each of these, they're almost identical. The free-range collagen peptides, the marine collagen peptides, they are both subject to the unique processing that delivers, because collagen peptides are technically non-absorbable, not absorbable at all, and not soluble at all. But you want to delicately and carefully break that collagen material into di and tripeptides. And those di and tripeptides serve a very special role, whether from free range or marine. Not only are they raw materials, and that's even what most makers and sellers of collagen peptides think. It's just that these collagen peptides are raw materials. That's not it. They need to read the science. What's even more exciting is they're not just raw materials. The most important role they play is a signaling role, a stimulating role that tells your body and the collagen synthesis process in your body that the raw materials are here, we're ready to go. So it actually serves a signaling role And the greatest benefits that are observed, say, when you look at the science or you look at our reviews, which are consistent, are either joints, which people experience. That's for me, that's the reason why I love this product, or skin. That's the reason why Muriel loves this product. It's a product that when you read the reviews, I'd say they're probably 2-to-1 beauty over joints. But both of them, you see many reviews that talk about both issues, that they bought it for their skin and they were astounded about the benefits for their joints, or they bought it for their joints and were blown away when they saw a difference in their skin. Yeah. And again, 30-day period, unconditional money-back guarantee, ample time to see a difference from this product. And I'm thrilled we were able to make this, I think our lowest price here on this monthly special is probably the lowest price even compared to a today's special.
Right.
And toward the end of this year, we'll do something very, very exciting about a today's special in honor of this new lower cost we'll be getting in the next few months.
That is so exciting. You guys, I will say, if you are like me, the first time I looked at this, I thought this was an error. I thought they printed the chart wrong, because normally $240 would be around $300. Even at $199, the marine collagen is expensive. It's more expensive, but today you are getting, I mean, unbelievable low price here at $99.90. You're saving almost $200 off the largest one, if that's the one you'd like to try. One little scoop. I put it in my coffee in the morning. I put it in a smoothie. I drink it just in water. You can put it in a cup of tea. You can put it in any liquid. I mean, that's the beauty of it. It's taste free. It's taste neutral. So I don't even notice it in my coffee. So it's just so easy. You throw the scoop in there. The benefits are fantastic. I can't wait for you to try it. I know you're going to love it, because you get the joint benefits. You also get the beauty benefits. And there is not a collagen cream, a collagen serum out there that can do for your skin, for your nails, for your hair, for your blood vessels, for your joints, that this product can do for us. But it is thrilling to see that it is more affordable than we've ever anticipated. So if you want the marine collagen, there's the breakdown for all of you. One little scoop dissolves in water, and then here is the free range. Free range, you can see, is a little bit less expensive than the marine, but in the real world, that is not even, that's not even real. Look at those prices. I'm still excited that because at our house, we had been using the marine, and then we kind of changed over to the free range because it was so much more affordable. And now, because the marine is so affordable, if that's your favorite, you can go back to that again. So it's nice that you gave us these options.
And we'll be lowering the HSN price. This all just happened so suddenly. Literally the day before it was made a monthly special. I decided, because I knew in months to come that the cost was going to go down on marine collagen, I'd figure I'd lowered it in advance, and when we get through the raw materials we have, then it would be really exciting to have this new pricing, especially for today's special at the end of the year. So I hope everybody enjoys the new price in advance. But I was going to read a couple of reviews. And
hey, Andrew, as you do that, you know what I'm doing? As you do that, you know what I'm doing? I'm making one for everybody to see, because it's really just one little scoop, and in water, it's just really amazing how it's going to completely dissolve. This water will eventually turn clear, right?
And that's what's amazing, that this is truly the finest collagen peptides of any kind that you'll find anywhere in the world. And to think that something that's normally insoluble, if we let that sit for as little as, and you can drink it now and you'll get all the benefits, but it just shows how unique this material is, because in a matter of a minute or two, that water will be as clear as if there was nothing at all in it. And for that to be the case with collagen peptides is an absolutely remarkable property, and just further evidence of how unique this material is. So it's exciting to be able to deliver a marine collagen peptide that's the world's finest quality. Most marine collagen peptides are not going to deliver this kind of, not most. This is from the finest manufacturer, the most experienced manufacturer, the most researched material in the world from Japan. There's a multitude of sources you could go to that are cheaper, but it won't deliver the incredible benefits of this product. And plus, every serving comes with 500 milligrams of MSM, and our serving is 5 grams. So just if I was going to read some charts here quickly before we run along. I got this for my joints primarily, but the surprising thing was what happened visibly fast. My skin is plumped up, which was not anticipated, and blue veins on my 70-year-old thin-skinned, pasty white hands have diminished. Wow. Somebody in my silver sneakers class asked me what I was doing differently, as my face looked great, so my skin must look better too. I've recommended it to others, some of whom already are taking it. Get it, won't be disappointed. Fantastic. Andrew Lessman's collagen is amazing. My skin is so supple, youthful, and virtually flawless. I consume 2 scoops a day, one with my morning coffee and the second with my afternoon iced green tea. I can see and feel the difference. Everyone remarks how beautiful and how absolutely gorgeous I am. I was born with amazing genes and incredible bone structure, but the collagen joint augments my God-given good looks.
We have no self-esteem issues here whatsoever, for Miss Tina.
I would say I admire that person. I wish I could say that. I love my parents, but I don't think I could say that. Thank you, Andrew, and thank you, HSN, from Tina in New York. And again, there are more than 1,000 reviews like this. Fabulous supplement. This product really helps reduce my under-eye sagging skin. The bags don't look as pronounced, and fine lines soften. It does require constant use every day. Well, it only works if you use it.
Right.
In my 5th decade, I work out every day intensely. I'd like to hope it also helps with joints in addition to glucosamine. I mix with water and drink no taste mixed in water. And again, I take this for my joints. We're all unique and different. I'm well into the middle of my 7th decade, and I feel like even though I take this for my joints, hopefully it's doing something for my skin as well. I think virtually everyone who takes this experiences a visible, tangible difference they feel. If they're not going to see it with this, there's no collagen peptide that will deliver, because there is no better collagen peptides in the world than this product, bar none. I say this with complete confidence because we get it from the most experienced maker of collagen peptides for almost a century from Japan.
See, I don't know that I like thinking that I'm in my 7th decade. I don't like thinking about it that way. Jeez.
Well, it sure beats the alternative. I mean, we can only do the best we can.
That's right.
And we all function pretty well, even though last night, so windy here, I didn't sleep at all. We still all function well. And I think if we look back at generations in the past, in their 7th decade, I was going to say they weren't functioning as well as us. They probably weren't here. So again, we have to count our blessings, be thrilled with the gift of life, and do the very best we can to preserve it if it's important to us. To some people, it's not important how they look, how they feel. It's not that big a deal. But for me, I want to age as gracefully as possible. And for me, that means how my joints function, how my mobility functions, and this product is a critical part of that.
Well, we love it. You look fabulous, by the way. Everybody, hold on. If you're ordering, we have a lot of people waiting to get in today. We appreciate your patience. We will get somebody with you shortly. If you can, head to hsn.com. If you've downloaded the app on your smartphone, it takes like a minute to download our app. You can actually order right from your phone. If you have Shop by Remote, there's a lot of faster ways. If you are waiting, just please be patient. We're going to get somebody with you very shortly. We have everything that you need available here. Nothing is sold out. Everything's here. So just if you're patient, we promise we'll get you all set up very shortly. Our operators are working fast to get to you. But in the meantime, I think earlier you may have heard us talk about the fact that Andrew has brought 3 today's specials for this month, or for this visit. One thing to note about that is that if you're just stopping by, we're going to get you the full detail on every one of the today's specials. So do keep that in mind. And again, if you're a new customer, this is our Discover HSN. This is a discovery. This is a revelation. This is a game changer. This is life-changing. Those are big words to use, but it's the truth. This is the truth. And if you are looking for a way to increase just to look to have healthier circulation in your legs, but throughout your whole body, and if you are looking for something that's going to make your legs look different and feel different, this is your product. We'll show you what the choices are real quickly. We have a 60, a 180, a 360, or a 720. Note, we do not normally carry a 720 count. That is only for today. We usually sell the 360 for $129. That is our everyday great HSN price for 360. Today, you are getting double that. Wow, double that for $129.90. That's why the vast majority of people are stocking up here. Because again, I take 2 of these a day, I think most of us do, but bottom line is that is definitely going the fastest. So you pick the size you'd like, you make your first flex payment of $32.48, for example, if you're ordering the largest one, and we will get circulation and vein on the way home to you. I can't wait for you to try it. If you have a minute to read the reviews, there are thousands of perfect reviews on this product. Andrew, it's one of your very best-selling products, one of your top selling products, one of your lowest return products, one of your top reorder products. So once people use it, they come back. Again, I've been taking this for over 2 decades. I love this product, would not be without it. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way I do. If you've been taking it, it's something that you just plan to take for the rest of your life. And that's why we're grateful Andrew continues to bring it to us at such a great value like this once a year.
When I originally made the product, I didn't think it was for me. I thought it was for other folks. But it turns out it's a product I will never go a day without. Everyone's experience of this product is different, because everyone's experience of aging as it pertains to the blood vessels, the circulation in their legs is different. For some of us, it's just our feet might get swollen, our legs, our calves, or our ankles might get swollen, or maybe our blood vessels get enlarged, our veins get enlarged, or we might observe some visible changes in the veins in our legs. But everyone, without exception, unfortunately, is going to be the victim of the aging process and the challenges it poses to the circulation in our legs. I wish I could say that as we age, everything is going to stay the same, but sadly, it doesn't work that way. But what's wonderful about this product, and when I originally introduced this product almost 30 years ago, it was a one-ingredient formula. It was diosmin. Our special granulation of diosmin, which we've even continued to improve that granulation and improve the potency. But then there are other ingredients that have almost an equal amount of clinical medical support. And these ingredients aren't drugs or medicines, but they've been subject to the kind of science, the kind of validation, testing, research, medical scrutiny, like a medicine would be. So the science is compelling, it's crystal clear. The language used in the science isn't language, conditional language, like it might help or it could help, or it's language of proven, established, that they see the benefits, they measure the benefits, and those benefits are crystal clear. So you don't have to choose whether you get the benefits from the clinical science on diosmin or the clinical science on birch's broom or the incredible medical science on horse chestnut. You get all three of them. And that's the latest incarnation, the latest version of this product, the most comprehensive version of this product. And I went over the science in the last airing, and I just wanted to show just a couple of reviews here, because the reviews are just so compelling. I encourage you to read the reviews. Again, over 90% of the reviews are positive. Over 80% are 5-star reviews. We don't change the punctuation. We don't delete anything. Excellent product. Andrew Lessman has changed my life for the better. And don't think that's an unusual review. That's pretty much standard for this product. As a 51-year-old woman who works long hours, doesn't always eat right, and doesn't get enough exercise, I began experiencing restless, heavy legs. Taking this product has contributed greatly to turning this around. I also take Andrew's magnesium products as well as several other of his products now, and my ankles don't swell like they used to. Thank you, Andrew. Hospital floor nurse's second best friend. That's the one I was referring to earlier. I say second best friend because every floor nurse knows her shoes are her first best friend. At any rate, my legs can't survive if I don't take this supplement. I've tried other supplements, yet this is the best. There's nothing more comprehensive, designed to be more effective in the world. My legs are less fatigued, less swollen at the end of a 15-hour day, and no upset stomach when I take this without food. Thank you, Andrew, from Jenny in Michigan.
Thank you, Jenny.
Saved my legs. I promise, if you don't take this product, you will wonder why you don't, because your leg veins deserve to be fed. And this product took me from disgusting varicose veins to youthful, vein-free beauty.
Wow.
No, it was not overnight. Nothing is. But with time and commitment, you will see results. Nothing is overnight. Nothing. But persistent, consistent commitment to daily ingestion will produce results that this product and all Andrew's products promises. From Savannah in Massachusetts.
That's
so true.
Amazing, Savannah. That's a wonderful review. Wow.
Overnight. Usually things like exercise are hard, changing our diet is hard. Swallowing a capsule or two here takes a couple of seconds. So it's really an easy, consistent practice. Incredible product. I will never be without this product. I originally purchased this for circulation because I sit quite a bit. I never dreamed that it would help my restless legs. I sometimes thought I would go nuts It seemed like every time I sat down, my legs would start. After taking the circulation vein support for a couple of days, my legs were much better, and now I may notice a slight bit of restlessness maybe every couple of months, and it only lasts for an hour or so. Amazing product. Thank you, Andrew, for all the uninterrupted dreams and deep sleep I now have after taking circulation vein support. The hundreds of panicky times trying to get out of bed and never again to fall to the floor, rubbing my legs to ease the discomfort.
Wow.
The smile I have upon waking in the morning after 12 years of being mentally exhausted from lost sleep and discomfort. You gave me a new lease on life, from Kathy, New Jersey.
Wow.
And these reviews are inspiring, but there are thousands like them. So it's an incredible opportunity. And again, these might be natural ingredients, but don't underestimate the power of Mother Nature. The science has taken Mother Nature and put her to the test. And the clinical science, the clinical research is beyond compelling. It compelled me to make this product, improve this product. Over the last 30 years, this is probably the 15th generation of this product.
Wow.
Best ever. First time that if your budget didn't allow 2 capsules per day, 1 capsule is still beneficial because we've made it so much higher potency.
So great. And I'm so happy so many of you are jumping in to get this. It's very, very popular. And again, if you're using express ordering, you can cut right to the front of the line, reminding you that you are choosing the size. This 720 goes away after today. That's once a year. We do this as a Today's Special one time a year. It has not been a Today's Special since February of 2020. So here we are today. We're offering this remarkable product in the largest size. If you are taking 2 a day or sharing it with a family member and each taking 1 a day, this is the way to go. The vast majority of you are. You can see total Today's Specials over 48,000, almost 49,000. Of that number, over 21,000. The vast majority of the circulation in veins sold out for the day now. Almost 22,000 of just this product since midnight last night. So please do note that. Or since yesterday, a little sneak peek. But the bottom line is it is hugely popular. It is definitely one that everybody's going to try and take advantage of because it's the best deal we offer for the year. And all you're doing, here's your pricing, here's your savings. You can see for yourself, normally $360 is $129. We're doubling that today for $129. Free shipping and handling, flex pay as well, which means you don't even pay for the whole thing today. You make your first flex pay, get it home. You don't have to wait months for this. This is not something that you have to wait forever to see and feel results. You start taking it, you're gonna start noticing results. You definitely, 30 days is going to give you plenty time to see if this product will work for you. We are confident that it will. And you can go read the thousands of perfect 5-star reviews to hear other people's experiences. I just hope that anybody who's tempted, think of all the money we spend all the things we spend our money on, and you can't put a price on your health, and we all know that. And if there's something easy and healthful to do every single day to have a better quality of life, and that's what this is, it's better quality of life. And like you said, Andrew, a lot of being healthy is a big commitment. Going to the gym, all the things we have to do, it's a big commitment, right? Eating right, proper diet, the proper exercise, and those are things that we're not always perfect. I always say your vitamins are the one perfect thing I do every day. Every single day, because it's a second to swallow one of these capsules, right? It takes no time, and you're doing something so good for your body, and you're doing something that's going to make you feel better. I like what you said earlier, because when you're taking circulation and vein support, a lot of people think I'm too tired, I don't have the energy, my legs feel heavy, I don't feel like taking that walk, I don't feel like getting on the treadmill, I don't feel like going to the gym. This makes you want to be more active, because suddenly your legs are more comfortable. You feel like you want to be more active.
I think when our circulation isn't working as well as it could, what ends up happening is it starts invading other parts of our life. It might affect our mood, our attitude, our energy level, our desire to do things outside the house, if we're even allowed to. And what's interesting about this, and I've encountered this ever since I made the product, the resistance to this product, if I were up here sitting and talking about the benefits of this product, and sharing all these wonderful benefits in terms of the natural swelling that occurs in our feet, ankles, and calves, the tingling, the numbness, the cramping, the things that naturally occur as we age and the challenges to that circulation. But I was talking about a drug that had even less science than this has. People would be really excited. It's almost because I'm not talking about a drug or medicine that somehow it loses a bit of credibility. The ironic thing is I think it should be just the opposite. the fact that I could talk about these natural benefits in terms of this natural aging process makes more sense. And the fact that there's all this abundant science on diosmin, on butcher's broom extract, on horse chestnut extract, in addition to the science on grapeseed extract and pine bark extract. But those first three, the diosmin, the butcher's broom extract, the horse chestnut extract, we're talking about dozens and dozens of clinical studies, rigorously controlled studies involving thousands of subjects. It's the kind of science that you'd expect for a rigorously tested and tried drug to be subjected to, but this isn't a drug, it's not a medicine. So hopefully that rings us something that's even more exciting, that natural things can have a powerful natural benefit. We see how powerful the natural aging process is in a negative way, and there are wonderful natural tools that we could give our body. And when it comes to the circulation vein support, it was a phenomenal product when we started with diosmin. We've only improved the diosmin by improving its absorption, its bioavailability, but we've gone one step further. We've added the potency, we've increased the potency of diosmin, we added horse chestnut, we added butcher's broom extract, and these are ingredients that have an abundance of clinical science. Just because something is natural doesn't mean that doctors and researchers and scientists haven't subjected it to the same kind of rigorous review and rigorous study of a medication. Yeah. Again, this is not a medication, it's not working like a medication, but it's been rigorously reviewed like one, and in Europe for decades been as respected as anything could be for its natural benefits.
Andrew, I remember when you first introduced this, we're going back a couple decades ago, and I remember you were the first one to ever start talking about diosmin and these ingredients in America.
Yes.
Because they were using it. Am I remembering correctly that you needed a prescription to get in France to use diosmin?
Yes. You had to get it recommended by a doctor or a pharmacist in France, and diosmin had by that time been around in France for 50 years. Horse chestnut, butcher's broom, similarly available in Europe. And all three have been subjected to rigorous scientific study. What's great here in America, it usually isn't this way, that you get to experience the benefits of these three natural ingredients at a fraction of the price that they would cost you, even if they were available to you in Europe combined into a single beneficial formula.
Yeah, that's what's great, is that, I mean, when you read the list of ingredients, and every single ingredient in this product has their own health benefits, and that's why when you start taking it, you just notice, whatever you're dealing with. When you hear the reviews, people talk about swelling, they talk about sluggishness, heavy legs, they talk about restless leg or achy legs, whatever your issue might be. It's so amazing how this one product that has so many comprehensive ingredients can provide so many benefits no matter what it is that you might be dealing with. 60, 180, 360, or 720 are the choices, reminding everybody the 720 is by far the most popular. Last we checked, I know the majority of the 720 were ordered for the day. We are down to $129.90 here, which is irresistible, and that size we do not normally stock. So that we do that once a year when this is a today's special. It's an incredible today's special. If you have a minute to go read the reviews, people are happy. I think half the reason people take the time to write such wonderful reviews for your products, Andrew, they're so grateful. I think people are so grateful that they found something that is natural, that isn't a drug, that can provide so many great health benefits, and that they're really noticing a difference. You see a difference in your legs. You feel a difference in how your legs feel. And that's a wonderful thing. I mean, it delivers. This product delivers what we're talking about, and I hope everybody listening can do it. I liked a lot of the reviews you read. A lot of the women were ordering for their husbands, and we talk about that a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to get the hubby on board, but for all the wives out there, if your husband is dealing with any circulation issues, I like the one review you read where the woman said her husband was a truck driver. And if you sit a lot, if you stand a lot, for his job, he's required to sit for hours and days. And that's just not good for your circulation. So that was a good wife who decided to get her husband going on it, and he's noticing the health benefits.
But there's none of us who are going to be exempt, unfortunately. All of us, if we took a picture of our legs at the age of 20, and a picture at the age of 40, and a picture at the age of 60, or a picture at the age of 80, I try to stay at my ideal weight. I exercise every single day. My legs are still not the same. My circulation still not the same. I notice changes. This product makes an incredible difference in my ability to exercise as intensively as I choose to exercise every single day. I wouldn't recover from exercise in the same fashion if I didn't have this product.
Andrew,
so it's.
Are you the same
yes.
size jean now that you were when you were in high school? I'm just curious. Do you wear the same size now that you didn't? Huh.
I can.
That's amazing.
Yes.
See, I can still wear the same size. I wear the same size earrings now that I wore in high school.
No, I have a pair of Levi's from when I was 16 years old. I still have that pair of Levi's in the closet.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Amazing.
Like those old 501 jeans.
Oh yeah.
So all torn up because that was the trend back then. So with tons of tears in them. And then actually, if you tore them up too much, you just turned them into cut-off shorts.
But
so despite the fact that I do the very best I can, I recognize that aging is an inescapable process. So the way I look at this product, we either just throw our hands up in the air and we say, okay, it's not that big a deal. I'm going to tolerate it. I don't care what the differences look like. I don't care what the differences and changes feel like, whether it's tingling or crampling or restlessness, whatever it might be. It's okay. I don't need to try to stem the tide of that natural process, even though this is an entirely natural product. It doesn't matter. But if it does matter, and you'd like to see a difference or experience a difference, this is an incredible opportunity. I say that, normally I would say you don't have to get my product because you should try to find whatever you can out in the marketplace that emulates or copies my ingredients. Unfortunately, you won't find diosmin like mine, granulated like mine, bioavailable like mine, blended with these other ingredients. So I wish there was, but there isn't something like this you'll find elsewhere. But again, risk-free. You either fall in love with it, and this is one of my most quickly beneficial products. Most people think that hair, skin, and nails or something like that would deliver benefit more quickly. Nope. This is something that you see the benefit quickly. Take the full 30 days, but you can often see benefits from this product in a matter of just a few days.
There we go. I know we have just a minute or so left to chat about it. We have 2 more today's specials we're going to be sharing with all of you, but I'm glad you found us. We appreciate your patience. A lot of you are heading over to hsn.com to get your orders in, and this is your day to do it. It's the one day a year we put this at an extra special savings, and that's what you get to experience today. 720 caps for $129, free shipping and handling, flex pay of $32.48 is going to deliver this home to you. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, thank you. Do not hang up. Stay right there. But as I said, we have 2 more today's specials to share with all of you. And coming up next, we're going to talk about turmeric. And Andrew's turmeric, of course, like all of his products, is the world's finest. If you're going to take turmeric, and you perhaps, like a lot of us, have been hearing a lot about the health benefits of turmeric, you've been reading a lot about turmeric, and Andrew's is, again, if you're gonna spend your money on turmeric, this is your highest potency turmeric, 95% curcuminoids, which Andrew's gonna share more. But bottom line, guys, is you have an excellent, excellent opportunity today to order. We have a 30, a 60, a 120, a 240, or a 360 count. You can see normally we're at $199 for the 360, and by the way, we don't normally carry 360. That's only for the today's special today. And after today, the largest size we carry is a 240. So you get 360 capsules today. We are half off. You're saving $100 down to $99.90. 5 to 1 people have been ordering the largest last we checked, and thankfully Andrew's the manufacturer, so he will be able to make more for the evening show for anybody who is going to miss out otherwise. Andrew does his very best to keep the sizes stocked for us so that anybody who wants to take advantage of this has that opportunity. So you pick the size, you make your first flex pay, you have free shipping and handling, and we deliver this home to you. So we should talk about this, because again, when we hear turmeric, we're reading a lot about it, we're hearing a lot about it, Andrew, but the turmeric root extract that you're using, this is what is providing all the great health benefits for us.
And turmeric is something, again, I date myself when I say these things. Our glucosamine and chondroitin, we'll talk about in a moment. My first product, 1979, 42 years ago. Coenzyme Q10, my first product, 1984, 37 years ago. Our circulation vein support with diosmin, our first product almost 30 years ago. So, and again with turmeric, almost 20 years ago was our original product with turmeric. So I date myself, but it also demonstrates how carefully we follow and we track the research. We don't allow trends in the industry to determine what's an important product. We're willing to go out on a limb and create a product, even though it might not sell, because folks aren't interested. It takes education and information, and now turmeric is so popular because finally others have adopted it, and the information is getting out there. And if we even look at this first chart here, a quote from the Journal of Pain Research, with over 100 different molecular targets, curcumin is the archetypal, it means it's like the prime example of a pleiotropic dietary agent. Its benefits are broad and very, very multi-system, multi-organ, multi-target, and is currently at the forefront of biomedical research as cogently testified by over 5,150 entries, and this is published a couple of years ago, from curcumin in PubMed. That's the general literature where you see all the literature published and you can do all your research. For example, about 10% of those for aspirin, the best known drug. So aspirin's been around for centuries, and curcumin has about 10% of the entries of aspirin. So it's just a powerful statement of how well researched it is and how carefully researched it is right now. So from cancer chemotherapy and pharmacology, the lipophilic character, the fatty properties of the curcumin phosphatidylcholine complex, which is what we make, may facilitate diffusion of curcumin across biological membranes in the GI tract, because curcumin is not absorbable in the GI tract. In conclusion, administration of curcumin as a phospholipid complex greatly increased plasma and hepatic liver bioavailability of parent compound and metabolites as compared to unformulated curcumin from Advanced Pharmaceutical Bulletin. And again, look at turmeric is being talked about in these serious medical and scientific journals. This technique has effectively solved the issue, what we do with our phospholipids, binding our curcuminoids and turmeric to phospholipids, and has offered a preparation of botanicals with sufficient lipid penetrability at higher concentration and sustained therapeutic levels with a slower rate of elimination, meaning it sticks around so it can benefit you. Phospholipid complex technique can serve as a potent delivery system for increasing therapeutic index, which encapsulates plant actives, basically saying you get to experience the benefit from evidence-based complementary and alternative medicine. Recently, a form of curcumin coated with phospholipids, not so recent, we've been doing that for over 10 years, a curcumin phytosome, has greatly improved its oral bioavailability, 29 times greater than that of traditional curcumin. That's 3,000%. Curcumin, a major active polyphenolic compound of turmeric, has been reported to have significant neuroprotective effects, hepatoprotective effects, protective effects for the digestive system, protective effects for the joints, soothing benefits for the joints. So the list goes on, but as long as that list might be of turmeric's benefits and the curcuminoid's protective benefits, it doesn't matter if you can't absorb them, and standard turmeric doesn't deliver absorbable curcuminoids unless you do something like we have done here, which is naturally complex it with a beneficial fat phospholipid like phosphatidylcholine.
See, it's brilliant. And that's where you are going to get the maximum benefits because you will properly absorb it, because Andrew pays attention to those details to make sure that you get to experience all the wonderful benefits. I do need to point out, this is so popular. We have sold over 51,000 of Andrew's total today specials, right? The big one here, we started with 10,000. No, we started with 12,000. We have fewer than 2,000 left. And that's what we have in stock, ready to go before we go into an advanced order. It takes a few extra days to get it to you because they're going to be making it fresh off the press. But I'm just pointing out, if you want the largest one, there are fewer than 2,000 left of that largest size that we have presently available. You're choosing the size you'd like. I hope you will try it. You know, we could easily talk for an hour about this. I mean, it's something that's been researched for decades and decades. It's something that when we learned from Andrew the health benefits, we focus a lot on joint health. Joint health is critical, and that's one of the most important things and reasons why people take turmeric. But there are other benefits. There are liver cleansing benefits to this. There's the delicate tissues of your brain that the turmeric can benefit. There's even the detoxification of your digestive system. I mean, there's all these amazing benefits to this one ancient ingredient that is delivered properly to us. This is different, Andrew, than the spice, and it's fun to talk about the turmeric spice. And you said you try to use it, you and Muriel try to use it daily in the different foods you cook, but this is different than the spice that we're using when we're cooking, right?
And we recognize, you know, I certainly recognize how different it is than the spice, and that's why I've created for us at the house our own turmeric, because typical turmeric spice is 1 to 3% curcuminoids. What's here is about 20 to 30% curcuminoids, 10 times more. But again, with food, the way we overcome the lack of absorption of those curcuminoids is when we cook, we naturally complex those curcuminoids with fat. You have to do that in a supplement, or those curcuminoids are not going to be absorbable. And that's what we've done with our product. As I say, it's complicated to do right because you don't want to damage the curcuminoids, but we naturally take advantage of, as I say, a page out of the Asian, out of the Indian cookbook to deliver the benefits of curcuminoids. And one other thing, I know we have plenty of our circulation vein support, plenty of the turmeric, plenty of glucosamine and chondroitin to last through the entire afternoon, but all of them, certain sizes, will run out later this evening. So that much I do know, but we're fine for the rest of the afternoon until our evening show.
And that's one of the great things about having the manufacturer as our guest. And that's very unique in the world of vitamins, folks. I mean, there is no other vitamin manufacturer. Most vitamins are manufactured in one big facility. There's probably dozens, if not, 100 plus brands that they're just slapping different labels on bottles. So that's what's nice, is that when you're buying an Andrew Lessman product, you are getting something that is made for us to the highest standards possible, and you're getting the best value, especially when it's a today's special like today. It's the lowest price we can offer. So if you're choosing 30, 60, 120, 240, or 360. Thank you so much. Most of you are going with that 360. Why not? I mean, the value is huge. And then on top of that, reminding everybody that 360 size will go away after today. Now, we promised 3 today's specials. We have one more we want to chat with you about, and it is the glucosamine and chondroitin. Here it is. It's glucosamine 1500, chondroitin 1200, 100% sulfate. That is so important. If Andrew didn't educate America about this, you think glucosamine is glucosamine. Well, it's not. All glucosamine is not the same. This is the glucosamine you want to be taking in order to maximize the benefits. And we do have all the sizes available here as well for you. So you just choose the size that you need. Let me just find my little chart real quick and show you. You can do 150, 300, 600, or check it out, 900 caps. That's a lot of capsules. And that size is only for today. That's only for the Today Special. So you choose the size. Savings is enormous here. I mean, normally a 600 is 150. For $30 less at $119, you are getting 300 extra capsules. So I think that's why most of us are stocking up on the largest size. And this is another one that's very exciting to talk about. The health benefits are amazing, and it is a feel the difference product when you take it. Right, Andrew?
And when it comes to glucosamine and chondroitin, the pity has been that the science is so exciting on it, but so many folks who use it are incredibly disappointed. In fact, the majority of folks who use it are going to be disappointed because the majority of companies that are making glucosamine products are using a form that is well established in the science, in the literature, to not be beneficial. There are 2 principal forms you'll find of glucosamine on the market. Glucosamine sulfate, which is scientifically established, glucosamine hydrochloride, not scientifically established, but cheaper. So unfortunately, because it's cheaper, the glucosamine hydrochloride is a more standard ingredient, even though it doesn't deliver the benefits. I mean, I'm not sure why I'm smiling. It just is so shocking to me that folks who make vitamins and supplements would ignore the science and use an ingredient that isn't as beneficial simply because it's cheaper. It's sad, but it just has, what is it, caveat emptor, buyer beware? You have to be reading labels. So if you're not getting my glucosamine, make sure it's glucosamine sulfate, make sure it's in a powder, make sure it's chondroitin sulfate, make sure it's in a powder, not a rock hard tablet, which is going to resist digestion, resist absorption. You want to make sure that you don't present obstacles between your benefits and the product. With my products, I make sure I eliminate all the obstacles. Easy to swallow, ultrafine powder, instantly soluble. It will never upset your stomach. And we follow the science precisely. So if the science says it has to be glucosamine sulfate, you can bet, you can be certain we're using the science. We're using the ingredient that follows that science, the only way to go. And when it comes to glucosamine, if we look at this chart here, when it comes to glucosamine, there's an abundance of science. It's gotten a lot of attention. So it's pretty clear, it's crystal clear how you need to go about making a good product. Sadly, most companies ignore that. Most contract manufacturers that make most products ignore that. So there's been more than 23,500 papers. We haven't updated this for a couple of years. I'm sure now it's over 25,000 on glucosamine, more than 21,000 on chondroitin, more than 1,500 papers on both being used together. And then of those, more than 3,700 are clinical trials, meta-analyses, and systematic reviews, which are really the gold standard of science and clinical science. So glucosamine and chondroitin, they're vital molecules, critical structural molecules for our joints, for our arteries and veins, for our skin. If a tissue is an elastic tissue, it relies on collagen peptides, of course, as an integrating matrix, but glucosamine and chondroitin are the molecules that allow for that flexibility, resiliency, even the lubricating properties of our synovial fluid. So again, you can't have youthful, elastic, resilient joints without glucosamine chondroitin. The research in clinical science has shown that not only do people feel a difference using it, but more importantly, you could see it on x-rays. You could see the difference it makes. And for me, that really completes the scientific proof. Not only do people experience it in a double-blind clinical trial, but you could actually see the difference. And as they say, whatever picture's worth 1,000 words, seeing is believing. That's what those x-rays will show for when you look at the science.
No doubt about it. Again, for maintenance as well as for repair of those joints. And if you have unhappy joints, you know who you are. There is nothing worse because your joints are relentless at letting you know they're not happy. So whether it's knees or hips or neck or back or elbows or fingers or wherever you are having joint issues, this is a wonderful, wonderful product to consider. I'm so glad that so many of you have stayed with us this afternoon and that you're choosing this today. You are getting the best value of the year. We will not have a better value until 2022. So best buy of the year is right now. It is our today's special. And whether you do the 900, which the vast majority of you are, over 52,000 today's specials total have been spoken for. This particular product going in close to 13,000 have been spoken for, and the vast majority are the largest one. That's leaving us with about 3,000 left. To Andrew's point, these will definitely be available tonight. There's a final show tonight coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Shannon and Andrew will be sharing more great products with you and your last look at our today's specials. But if you'd like to order this one now while you're thinking about it, that's the key. It's on your mind. You're thinking about it. Head to your phone or head right to hsn.com. We'll get you all set up. You do one payment right now. The largest one is $30 on your credit card. And that's a lot. I mean, this is, I'll just show you, 900 capsules is a lot of capsules. And by the way, as you're ordering today, for every bottle of Andrew Lessman products that you order, Andrew is donating 2 bottles of prenatal vitamins to moms in need, expectant moms in need somewhere in the world. Vitamin Angels is an organization that Andrew supports, and 2 bottles for every time you order something from Andrew Lessman. 2 babies are going to hopefully be born healthier thanks to the benefits of those prenatal vitamins that are getting into hands all over the world. Over 48 million bottles of prenatal vitamins have been donated by Andrew and his company, and that is so incredibly generous, but I think it makes us all feel that much better. We get to do something good for ourselves and help do something good for an expectant mom somewhere in the world to help ensure the health of her unborn baby. So one more reason, congratulations and thank you for doing that. We appreciate you so much, Andrew. This show went so quickly. I want to mention that we're still taking calls on the glucosamine chondroitin. I want to catch you up on the circulation and vein support because that has, of course, been hugely popular. That was so much fun to talk about. If you tuned in late to our show, tonight Andrew and Shannon will get you more background details about this, but if you'd like to order yours, there it is in your choice of size. This is the big 720, and this is the only time of the year that we offer, one day a year that we offer this bigger 720 cap size. So you can choose the size you'd like, free shipping of course, flex pay on everything, but if you want that largest one, this is the best day to stock up on that one. And we'll continue to, you can check out Andrew's entire store. We have a huge assortment of great vitamins on hsn.com, and it's always fun to find out what's new, what's up. So Andrew, what are you doing this afternoon before your evening show?
This afternoon, normally I go exercise, but I think today I'm taking a nap. The winds have calmed down.
Okay,
it was gusting like 50 miles an hour here. The weather's been crazy everywhere, so I think I might go take a nap.
You do that.
And I'll also talk to the office and make sure that we're going to be able to hopefully make enough to last through the 2-hour show with Shannon later this evening.
Wonderful.
I hope.
Well, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much. I always look
pleasure.
forward to these shows. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Kelly.
All right, take care, Andrew. All right, we are signing off. However, you can continue to place your orders for any of the today's specials or any of the other favorite products. I'm signing off for now, but I'm going to see you back here Tuesday. We have a very exciting day on Tuesday. Lots of beautiful jewelry, some great beauty products. The necklace I'm wearing is called a Smart Deal. It doesn't launch until Tuesday. I'll be on with you at 4 in the afternoon. That's a 7-carat tanzanite. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a 7-carat genuine tanzanite. That's going to be a smart deal. We'll also have it in aquamarine. So that's going to happen on Tuesday. I'll see you at 4 on Tuesday. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Shannon Fox is coming up next with Home Solutions. Bye, everybody.
HSN's first ever Discovery Days is here, and this is big. 10 days of Discovery deals on HSN exclusive brands and national favorites, like Toshiba wireless noise canceling